So I am going to share with you today how to have smooth sailing through cold and flu season, okay? So if this is your first time catching these videos, welcome. My name's Danielle Dinkelman. I am a National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach, and I am here to share with you my tips, tools, and strategies for improving your health and wellness, mostly through healthy habits with nutrition and other self-care type things. And I'm just excited to be here with you today. So thanks for joining me. We're gonna dive right in with these. I have five steps for you for my immune boosting protocol. But first I wanna share a story with you. So, gosh, this was probably 3 years ago now that I watched a film on Netflix. Maybe you've seen it, with Joe Cross, and it's called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Fantastic documentary. I highly recommend it. I was stunned by this film because I had really never at this point considered that the food that I was eating was impacting my immune system at all. And so in this film, Joe Cross is fighting an autoimmune disease. And so he goes into some detail about what he learned about the immune system and food. And he really broke it down in a way that really just resonated with me. It made sense and it was exciting because I thought, wow, okay, maybe I have a little more say in this than I ever thought I did. Of course, I wasn't fighting an autoimmune disease like he was, but everyone knows about the immune system, right? So if I had a stronger immune system and if I could help my kids and my family have a stronger immune system, maybe we wouldn't get sick as much, right? So that was the idea. And I turned that idea into an experiment. So I started learning more about just really basic stuff as far as what I knew to be inflammatory and damaging to the immune system and what I knew to be anti-inflammatory, which is healing and supportive to the immune system. And so I just drew some really simple lines and I started this experiment. So it went a little something like this. Whenever myself or my kids would have any sort of symptoms, runny nose, cough, anything like that, I would say, okay, no dairy, okay? No dairy until you are better, and no refined sugar until you are better. And then I also really pushed water, rest, and smoothies. That was just one way that I was doing it, but that seemed to be the easiest way to get what I knew the kids and myself needed into our bodies when we were starting to fight something. So I love sharing this story because it just like gets me excited all over again because it was amazing the difference that this made. Okay, so I have 4 little kids. And the status quo during cold and flu season was that we would get sick, it would pass around the whole family, right? Almost everybody would get it. And it would take usually about 7 to 10 days for that cold to kind of run its course, right? That's kind of the normal life cycle of that. When I was doing my little experiments and having myself and the kids do these dietary changes whenever I noticed that we were sick, we went from a 7 to 10 day recovery to a 3 to 5 day. Okay, that's 50% improvement. I was over the moon. And the other cool thing about it was that I was finding that it didn't get passed around as much. And not only would we have the people that had the symptoms get rid of the dairy, the sugar, and really boost those other things, the fruits and the veggies, water and rest, we would also have the rest of us, the other kids and myself, try to do a similar thing. So everybody's immune systems got stronger. We were recovering way faster. We had way fewer incidences in the first place. This was the first year in like all of my parenting years that nobody got the flu. It was awesome. And we didn't get flu shots that year, okay? Flu shots, we'll talk about that another time maybe, but it was amazing. I was blown away. I was super excited. So out of that has come like this new thing in my house, and my kids can almost recite it to me when they come home and they say, "Oh, Mom, I don't feel good," or, "Oh, I've just got this scratch in my throat," or, and I notice them really coming home with some sniffles. They know what to expect from Mom. And we talk about this and I teach it to them, and you know what? It works. And it is based in science. I'm not going to bore you with all the science today, but if you would like to hear more about that, let me know. But it was amazing, the results that I saw that year and that I continue to see year after year with doing things this way. So this is the 5-step protocol, and this is what my children could recite to you. And it doesn't really have to be in any order, but number one, let me see if I can just have my thoughts collected here. Okay, number one, no sugar, okay? Let go of the sugary treats. And when I say no sugar, I'm talking refined sugar, okay? So all of the candies, all the cookies, all of that's just gotta stop. Sugary sodas, if that's a part of what you do, like, it's just all gotta stop. So anything that has refined sugar, gone, okay? You can ask me some questions if you have any specific questions on that. Feel free to comment and let me know if you have any. No sugar, okay? I like this approach because this is just like, it's just these little experiments that you can do for yourself and for your family, that when this is happening, when you're having symptoms, just go without this stuff just for a short time. So I kind of like that it's like, well, just try this. It's not like you should never have sugar ever again in your whole life. We don't need to go there. Like, let's just see if you can have the same results that me and my family did. And I'm just going to say this so I remember. I have another story to wrap this up with that I'll tell you about how I brought my husband into this little experiment of ours. So I will remember to share that with you in a moment. Okay, so after no sugar is no dairy. Get the dairy out. Please get rid of the dairy. If there is one thing I could shout from the rooftops to every single person, especially mothers that are taking care of children that may be coming home with colds and flus, no dairy. Please get rid of the dairy, okay? It's extremely inflammatory. It's extremely acidic. It's mucus producing. It is your enemy if you are trying to not get sick in the first place or to recover from something. So please, please, please get rid of the dairy, okay? Number 3 is get lots of rest, okay? Shoot for at least 6 to 8 hours, ideally 7 or 8 hours of sleep for you as an adult. That's way longer if you are a young child. So just making sure that you're getting to bed early and that you're getting plenty of rest. It's amazing what the body can do when it is not sleep deprived. So take care of yourself, take care of those kiddos, get plenty of rest. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is water, okay? We need way more water than most of us are drinking, okay? And I'm just talking straight up water, okay? So get rid of the sugary juices, sodas, all of that stuff. Just focus on water. Shoot for about a half gallon of water a day, okay? Around 64 ounces. If you can do more, awesome, but really shoot for that 64 ounces. It's amazing. If you are fighting a sore throat, do it anyway, okay? Just drown that sore throat with water. You will thank me. Your body will be able to fight this so much faster and easier if it is hydrated, okay? All right, number 5 is one of my favorites. Most of my kids know that if they are sick, it's gonna be smoothie week. Like I said in the beginning, that is just kind of the quickest, simplest, easiest, most pleasant way that I have found to get extra fruits and vegetables into my children, okay? So what types of fruits and vegetables do we want to focus on? The most anti-inflammatory, highest antioxidant plant foods are gonna be your berries and your greens, okay? So I'm usually making a smoothie, and I will share a link for another video that I've done that has my favorite smoothie in it. and I am always putting a lot of mixed berries in it. Blueberries are fantastic, blackberries, those are some of the more common berries with the highest antioxidant levels. There are tons of like superfood type stuff out there that you can totally go crazy with if you want to. For me, I'm cheap, okay? So I like to just grab stuff that I can get at Costco or whatever. So I'm usually hitting the blueberries or that triple berry mix and putting that in my smoothies. And then also having your leafy greens. So I usually buy a big bag of power greens from Costco, and that's always going in the smoothies. Okay, so now for me, since I'm an adult and I can find other ways to get this type of food in me, I'm gonna turn to maybe like a big bag of chopped kale or mustard greens that I can buy pre-packaged at the store, and I will cook that up and I will steam it up. I will toss that with a little bit of soy sauce and some garlic, and I will toss that with some heated up like cannellini beans or chickpeas or black beans if you want. And that will be my lunch or my dinner a lot of the times. So there's an idea to get more greens in you. Putting berries on your oatmeal in the morning is a great way, but smoothies are awesome. So get the good stuff in you, okay? So there is the 5 protocol, okay? 5-step protocol to boosting your immune system, okay? So let's review. No refined sugar, no dairy, more rest, more water, and more berries and greens, or just fruits and vegetables, okay? This is gold, you guys, so please try it. Let me know what your experience is with this. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I could totally dive into the science with you on this, but I know most of you are here just for like practical tips. So here's the tips. Try them out. Let me know what you think, and I'm excited to hear from you. So enjoy and take care and stay well this year.